Alright guys, here we are in game 1 between JXP123 and Norbash Bash. It's going to be a VVI, best of 3 in the group stage of the Tavern's Mug Tournament. Looks like Jay's puppy dog is going to escape with his furry little tail between his legs, and he finds the cabbage right, yeah, and he's going to come back up and be annoying, because if anyone can be really, 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 really annoying with a dog, it's the best looking man in Stormgate. It's JXP123. Alright, dog gets another nibble from the Hexen and this and the Imp. Interesting idea of putting down the production structures for an Infernal to put them down in the natural. I typically see them back here in the main, but I guess it makes more sense. I guess if they need to reinforce something. No, doggy, what are you doing? Leave the Imp alone. Charmander, do it again. Imp, do it again. Charmander, do it again. Aww. Okay. So JXP's dog does not manage to kill the Imp, but it does manage to see that there's a third going down. He's going to run around over here and get the other cabbage. Yep. I can't wait for cabbage icons to be on the minimap, by the way. That'll be so nice. So nice. Cute little puppy dog howl here. And he's going to start... Yeah, the dog is going to start gnawing on this... building that is emerging from the ground. First Lancer's coming on out. First Lancer without the highlight, I might add. There we go. He's going to start doing his very chunking damage with the faux splitter blade, +3 against structure, so 15 damage per swipe against this shrine. All right, I missed them getting the. Missed them getting the health camp, but that's okay. Oh, they... Oh, I see. They were trying to do, like, the little Metal Gear Solid thing and, like, combat roll into the bushes there to try and ambush the Lancers. The Lancers like, nah, I'm good, dog. And decide to duck out. This shrine, surprisingly, didn't take all that much damage. But I think Jay's effectively been... Oh, no, Jay knows. Jay knows that Norbash Bash thinks that he's been scared off, but now Norbash Bash can't, like, just walk away from these Shadow Demons and take all this free damage. There we go. Okay, now the Vision Camp is down. Hedgehog is out. And this is annoying. There we go. Come on, Metal Gear Solid noises. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun. Snake? Snake! Uh-oh. Nice little volley of rockets lands on the Hexen there, but the Hexen manages to stay back. Does not have Skull on autocast. We don't see Plague Axes out yet. The Hedgehogs are not going to be doing max damage against these, against the Gaunts. I'm sorry, the Hedgehogs aren't doing max damage against the Gaunts. But it's still enough to be scary. The Hedgehogs can kind of go back, re-arm the rockets on the roof of their bicycle helmet cars. And, no, just step right there. Step on it. There we go. And then come back and fire off a volley. Hedgehogs are going to be going up into the main. They are going up into the main. JXP is going to get... He's going to find some Imp damage, perhaps. He does. Overkill's... A little bit of overkill there. Overkill doesn't matter all that much. Except when you have those rooftop rockets that are firing volleys into nothing. That's quite disappointing. Good cancel, not a kill. The Brutes catch up to him. But do we see Plague Axes yet? We do. Swing and a miss on that Nightfall Infestation. Oh no, is he gonna live? Oh yeah, he's gonna live. He's gonna live. I saw that the infest proc on him, the sickly green bubbles. I think that's the... What would be really funny is if the debuff was called My Tummy Hurts or something like that. Okay, but what do we have back here in terms of tech for Mr. 123? Scrapyard. I don't see the I don't see orbital energy getting refilled all that quickly, so I don't think the Oreo upgrade is online yet. And I don't see any upgrade structures either. Oh no! The Hedgehogs do manage to get the third though. Oh, and the shields up goes down to the Vulcan. The Vulcan's going to turn all of these Gaunts into Swiss cheese. Yeah, the Gaunts just have no recourse on, yeah, good game, well played. There's nothing that Norbash Bash can do against those Vulcans. Especially not with Tier 1 units. Maybe with Tier 2 he could have done something, but that combined with losing the Shrine, GG's. On to Game 2. Alright guys, here we are in Game 2 between Norbash Bash and JXP in the Tavern's Mug. Best of 3. His skull does land on the doggy. Is the doggy going to get away? He does. He's going to go eat a cabbage and be just fine. Alright. He comes back. He's going to start chewing on the building. He does start chewing on the building, of course. 2 imps come forward. And... Alright, one throwing down a vault. The other one throwing down a conclave. Nibble, another nibble. Charmander. Come on, Imp, do it again. I want to say it again. Aw. Meanwhile, JXP's got the double barracks of Lancers coming on up. I don't know if this is going to be a Lancer rush necessarily, but... Or it might be... This might just be the start of one of JXP's famous Rongo Bongos. You never know. He's a bit of a maverick, that JXP. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Lancers are going to do their very interesting walk. They take, like, really long strides. I can't imagine seeing someone walk like that in real life, where they're just... Their step is, like, really long. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But one day, we'll find that person. Yeah, JXP knows that it's a pretty standard build for an Infernal to go for their third base. But you know what? I actually think this is an opportunity not to react, but to let the army accumulate right there, and then start building up like maybe an effigy right here, so you have more Shroud to fight on, and then just cancel this. It's not... Those fiends are gonna get sliced up. Absolutely everything is gonna get sliced up. Just let that be some time to tech up to Tier 2, buy some time, and then once you get a Magmadon out, or something like that, a Magmadon or a Hellborn, realistically a Magmadon, that's when you can start going in there and trying to push back the Vanguard. But yeah, it was a cancel, not a kill, so it's not like a whole lot was lost. It was just like construction time, which is annoying, but not a death sentence for Norbash Bash by any stretch of the imagination. JXP taking a whole bunch of telegraph hits from the Shadow Mastiffs. Shrine goes down in front of the Therium instead. Norbash Bash going for the Shadow Demons. Oh no, but is it? Yeah, these Gaunts are going to be taking damage, and they're not staying on Shroud. There's no effigy. What? No! Throw down an effigy. Ay ay ay. Yeah, that regen. The regen's pretty good, and making sure that it's the brutes that are staying at the front line and tanking all that damage, while they're getting healed by the effigy is cannot be overstated. How good it is, the dog. Unreal. Okay, finally, it's almost 4 minutes in, and finally JXP's dog goes down. Ay ay ay. Sorry, old Yeller. Scrapyard going down for Jay. Is the first scrapyard done? It is. What is the, no, the orbital energy isn't researching fast enough. It's not regenerating fast enough, I should say, for it to be researched. Exo's taking on the Shadow Demons along with the Lancer front line. Do we see Tier 2? Not yet. Alright, Nanoswarm being researched, but I think that's just to act as a pathway to System Shock. And nothing has been researched out of the BK lab yet. I'm surprised it wasn't Quick Draw or Kinetic Redirection. That wasn't researched yet. Oh, Fiends. I'm gonna miss you, old Fiends. Fiends are getting reworked. For those of you that are watching this in the future, the Fiends are gonna get reworked so that they pop out with like the half of a rhinoceros horn and they look like velociraptors, which does look cool, admittedly. But it's not the type of thing that I would imagine would like burst out of a human skeleton after it's been infested and it dies. But still cool nonetheless. Oh man, JXP wanted to take on the Luminite camp with tier 1 units. I guess these Exos are good enough to do it. Okay, doesn't lose a single Lancer. This one though is in pretty rough shape. 6 health. I mean, send that guy back to rest and recover somewhere. Keep that 125 Luminite or however much they cost. Safe. All right. Ooh, Venom Trap going down. I like that. Plague X's is researched. Nice. Oh, no. Did you mean to do that? You didn't mean to do that, did you? Did you? Alright, Fiends! See everything. Not everything, but they see a bunch of Exos and the Lancers. Medtechs are out now. Oh, the Medtech was like standing right behind those butterflies, so it was like, oh, it's the Snow White Medtech. Alright, pretty standard stuff. The Infernal player is going to, you know, wanting to get up as much Therium as they can, but I think this is still like vestigial fear of not having enough Therium to build tier 2 units. The latest patch has made, I think it's a 25 resource switch from Therium into Luminite about, This is gonna be, yeah, this is another Rongo Bongo. I knew it. I thought for sure that we were done with this nonsense, Jay. I thought we were done. I cannot state my excitement. Okay, here we go. Bob's coming on forward. Jay completely understanding just how powerful and tanky these frontline Bobs can be. Vulcan's not rushing forward though, and the Bobs are actually holding their own. Lancers are able to hit the Brutes from the back line while the Bobs are taking all this damage on the front line. And the Bobs are actually making progress. They managed to get through a lot of the Brutes and the Fiends. The Bobs are actually getting citizens arrests on these Hellborn while the Vulcans dash forward and starting to Swiss cheese their way through all these all the gaunts. Another citizens arrest on a Hellborn, and it looks like the Rongo Bongo build strikes again. Jay's Bobs get another good game well played. Jay wins. I can't. Disgusting. Jay. Disgusting.